Hello everyone, my name is Megan, and I did have a partner on this project, but I guess she's a little late.
Sorry guys, I'm late. I didn't have enough sleep last night. But hi, I'm Erin, and welcome to our TED Talk.
As you probably have guessed by now, the topic of our TED Talk is lack of sleep or sleep deprivation in teens. Now, to talk a little bit about her personal experience is Erin.
I have a job. I work late nights some days during the week during school. I don't get home till about like 10:30ish. Then I have all this homework to do, so I run on a couple hours of sleep during the week. And most of my friends know that my mood does change when I don't have enough sleep, so it affects me pretty badly.
Also, I have a physical effect of sleep deprivation. I do also work. I don't work as late as she does, but I have many activities that I'm involved in, which causes me to stay out late or do homework till late hours of the night. My physical effect is that my hands shake constantly, and as the neurologists have said, it's because of poor sleep or lack of sleep. And that surely has affected how I do a lot of things, and also my mood can change whenever I do not get enough sleep because it makes everyone super miserable.
According to the Child Mind Institute, 60 to 70% of American teens don't get enough sleep. Therefore, they have negative mindsets. They can't learn. They can't think or react as quickly as they usually do. And ultimately, they can't communicate or have any kind of relations with peers or adults. And when you get no sleep, you're like a walking zombie.
As they're sort of in a haze, the sudden mood changes can lead to depression and can ensure even more issues in a teen's life. Mood changes and lack of emotion regulation are one of the first symptoms that are super normal in sleep deprivation cases. Moods tend to be worse in high school students or college students than adults because they stay up late and they're doing all their homework till midnight or 1 in the morning and having to get up at 6 to get ready for school.
The factors of sleep deprivation are technology use. Everyone has a phone. Everyone's always on it. Caffeine intake, like Megan, she enjoys her coffee. It keeps her awake. Heavy homework loads. You already know we have that one teacher that gives us the project at the end of the year. Extracurricular activities, clubs, sports, everything like that. And schools with early start times. I know no one likes that we have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to come to school. And with all that in our system, all that stuff we have to do, you can't just fall asleep at night as easy. You're not a sloth that can sleep any time of the day.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, you can improve your sleep by doing a couple of things. Getting up at the same time every day and going to sleep. Having a pattern really helps you kind of calm down and your body knows when to sleep and when to get up. Take naps when possible. I'm not saying 3 to 4 hour naps because that usually is not effective at all. That's just sort of whenever you're running low on sleep. So taking like 15 to 20 minute naps whenever you're really exhausted can kind of give you a second boost of energy. Unplug earlier. I know I keep my alarm on my phone and I put it right next to my bed, which is not good. So whenever you put on an alarm for your phone for the next morning, put it across the room. That way you get up and actually physically turn off your alarm. Exercise. 3 to 4 times a week. Maybe go for a walk, go outside, and really just exercise, go to the gym, and do yoga. Yoga really calms down your body. It kind of de-stresses you from daily tasks of school. And lastly, avoid sugar at night. So whenever you want to go on a late night sheets run or go to ice cream, that really does keep your body up later than it should be.
Lastly, lack of sleep can cause teens to engage things they normally wouldn't engage in. When you're sleep deprived, you feel like you could sleep for years. You're not mentally there. You don't feel like you're physically there. That causes teens to do a lot of things that they wouldn't normally do if they had enough sleep.
Those things can include drinking, smoking, any type of smoking. Like vaping, that's all becoming a new thing, and that actually still does affect your sleep. Unprotected sex and large amount of caffeine intakes. I know I drink a lot of caffeine, and you've probably all seen it. Some teens use alcohol to self-medicate. So if they're stressed about finals week, they tend to go out and they want to de-stress and turn off their minds. That's what they usually use. Also, when driving, some people get super tired and end up falling asleep behind the wheel. And if you stay at home, you won't be sorry. According to the Child Mind Institute, 55% of fall asleep accidents are caused by people 25 and under. So that's your college students, your high school students that are constantly falling asleep behind the wheel. And we have our handy dandy calendar right here that shows us all of our finals, our reading guides that we have to do, work schedules, and papers that we have due. We also have a couple pictures. Do you know that awesome feeling when you get into bed, fall right asleep, stay asleep all night, and wake up feeling fresh? Me neither.
Today's specials are lack of sleep, up too early, and low on patience. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our TED Talk. Now, as we leave, we have to do all this homework. So see ya!